All right, good morning, everyone. We call to order the May 27th meeting of the Madison County Board of Commissioners. My name is Chris Moss. Everybody was pleased to introduce themselves.
I'm Tony Sinigis.
Brendan Shea.
Good morning.
David Kelly.
John Schwing here with the.
Ron Ranger, assistant clerk.
Amy Reese Clerk.
All right, everybody should have received a copy of last week's meeting minutes.
Move to approve, dispense with the reading.
Second.
The first and the second, any other discussion? None heard, roll call please.
Mr. J,
Yes.
Dr. Sneaker.
Yes.
Mr. Wallace.
Yes. Chair?
Good morning, everyone. I have no idea the business for your board this morning. Didn't get much sleep last night, and I just make some comments and. You know, for those Morrow County mourning the loss of their deputy and prayers to the family and staff. I know they're a little ways away, but you know, their commissioners and sheriff had come in not too long ago. As we were getting them aligned in their 911 and can't imagine what that group is going through this morning, so. Thoughts and prayers out for them, and I talked with some of their administrative staff late last night, and I know they meeting. Madison County was here. Other than that, unless you gentlemen have anything with me.
No, sir. No, appreciate those words, Ellie. Met with those commissioners and their sheriff. It's a good group. I saw them recently at the governor's mansion for that event. They're a good group from our, so certainly our thoughts and prayers with them.
Yeah, it was a shame. I called last night and finding that they had not left their local hospital and it didn't look good. Late press conference last night. Yeah.
So,
There's gonna be a couple things later today that I made comments on. The only thing I'll mention is, we did reach receipt word on Friday. The Sentinel, project data center, apparently has received word that electricity for power currently is not available for them, so we're trying to learn whether or not they're still gonna move forward with purchasing the property. They're still going through the annexation process with the current property owner and rezoning. But they'll take on the property. At this point, with any of these data center projects, you're finding people or groups that, more or less are buying land and holding for the next 3 to 4 years. If you hear about a data center project that's coming in the next year or so, I'd call yes on it. So, other than that, just keep moving forward, different projects, nothing. Nothing imminent at this point, I should say.
very good. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Just showing.
I really don't have much for you gentlemen today. It's just business as usual. For the last few meetings, I did schedule an executive session with our attorney to discuss Oak Solar and results of certain court cases and how that may impact our case. So other than that, that's really all I have for you, unless you have anything for me.
Jim Moran called this morning, wanted to know if we needed to be here for that.
We invited all the not all the township trustees, but those that are in that area, so Deer Creek, Summer Forward, and Monroe
He was
Township.
gonna try and come over.
Yeah, so I didn't get a reply from them, so I don't know if they're gonna be here or not. Amy did send out the invite for a separate Teams meeting, considering it's an executive session, but I mean, he doesn't have to be here.
Yeah,
Certainly,
I told him he was welcome, so.
yeah. And it's, I don't know if we can really discuss it with them since it's executive session.
I told him that too. It was an executive session, and
So,
could not be thrown out.
but the attorney could discuss it with him separately. If you so choose, so. But yeah, just waiting.
He said
for
he would
that-
try.
that
He didn't
thought.
know if you.
Yeah, he said he would come.
Oh, he would. Okay. Good. I just had a question on a resolution. the increase to the workers' comp expense line. I know that just was omitted from the fiscal year budget. How does the 70,000, is it typically done after the fact or based on
Workers'
need?
comp.
Yeah, is it based on need typically or?
Well, typically, we have a pretty good idea of what it's going to be.
Yeah.
But it was omitted from the budget this year, so that's why it's being appropriated.
And so the 70,000 is just a typical annual
Yeah.
expense for that?
Yeah, well, we basically have kind of two different, I don't want to say pots of money, but two different expenses. One is we pay Sedgwick, who is our BWC company that does all the administration of BWC
Mhm.
outside of what our HR guy does. And then the other part is what we make payments to BWC
Mhm.
for workers that are receiving compensation. So typically, it's usually about the same every year,
Gotcha.
give or take. Okay, yeah. Amy, I mean, is that pretty much, hey, did I miss anything or is that pretty much something that?
Thanks.
Very good. Grab a coffee.
They're out.
That's coffee. No problem. Fresh.
Yeah, we're gonna be, I mean, that line, the dog warden's gonna have a.
No. What did,
Well, you know, if you pull scales for the sheriff's office, you might drop a scale on your foot. If you're the dog catcher, you might get bit.
no, he
He
got
got
it.
it pretty good. 14 stitches.
Oh,
Catholic Humane Society.
is he gonna be able to ride?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's doing pretty good.
Yeah, so, I sent you the picture of Cindy and I.
Oh, yeah, you stopped.
Her
out there.
birthday was coming up.
Really?
She's not gonna be, in her forties anymore.
Be 30?
No,
Oh.
her 50th birthday coming up.
I couldn't believe you.
I almost went, what?
Well, I'm like, I knew you went to Florida and you sent a picture like, hey, stop at that place we ate at. And I'm like, well, I didn't know where near Florida. I'm like, you're on the
Myrtle
bike.
Beach.
I forget you guys are probably
Yeah, on the way to Myrtle Beach, it was,
taking the back roads.
yeah. So I was like, oh, we're need a break, this place, it's, get something to eat, food was still good, but
Weather,
when she said she was 49, I went, oh. I did double take. We thought she was like, what, 60?
we did,
Yeah,
don't tell her that.
I did.
Hope you didn't watch the meeting.
No,
Yeah, that's not good. Did you guys stay down there or are you just traveling through?
just traveling through, we didn't make it to where we wanted to stop because it was raining so hard, we did 400 miles in the rain. For that rain.
Oh, no, I don't think I would.
So we stopped. I can't even remember what little town we stopped in to stay, but then the next day I was like, let's keep going. You know, well, it's gonna rain, you know, should we wait it out? I said, well, it can't be worse than yesterday. It was.
Oh, gosh.
Wendy, are you looking for things? It's sparks.
Did you come up to see me?
I did. They said they were worried, but they said that. Yeah, I visited that.
Yes,
That's the, just normal.
I'm just as normal. I'll get to talk to you face to face.
Okay.
Okay,
Very fun.
all righty, thank you.
Yeah.
Lock down the door.
Heard all about it.
Amy, you go ahead.
I guess I should look at my schedule this morning. I probably go and put my uniform on. I can. Did their graduation at 11:30.
No.
A resolution approving the payments of invoices for the Madison County audit.
So moved.
Second. First and a second, any other discussion? None heard, roll call please.
Mr. Shea?
Yes.
Dr. Sneakus?
Yes.
Ms. Wallace?
Yes.
A resolution increasing appropriations to the Humane Society grant expense line.
So moved.
Second. First and second, any other discussion? None heard, roll call please.
Mr. Shea?
Yes.
Dr. Sneakus?
Yes.
Ms. Wallace?
Yes.
A resolution increasing appropriations to the workers' compensation expense line.
So moved.
Second. No first and a second, any other discussion? None heard, roll call please.
Mr. Shea?
Yes.
Dr. Sneakus?
Yes.
Mr. Wallace?
Yes.
Resolution increasing appropriations to the soil and water grant expense line. This one was. It was a resolution we made to do this earlier. I wrote the resolution wrong. The resolution did what it needed to do, but we didn't appropriate the money, so. Correcting that.
So moved.
Second.
First and a second, any other discussion? None heard, roll call please.
Mr. Shea?
Yes.
Dr. Sneakus?
Yes.
Mr. Wallace?
Yes.
A resolution supporting the Mid-Ohio Water and Sewer District's designation as the designated management agency for its service area and approving correspondence to Congressman Mike Carey.
Why do we have to do that? So we are, looking to, where the EPA has said that they will be approving their,
Federal EPA,
Federal
so
EPA.
we have the Ohio EPA, federal EPA, so thank you.
so this is, they've said, they've told Mid-Ohio doing this, but we're trying to write words of encouragement to make sure that happens, so this project, the wastewater treatment plant project can truly move forward. And then, we have, groups that are working with us, not funding, we're not lobbyists directly for us, but we have groups that are trying to help advocate for that to happen as well, and also to try to get funds to help with the projects in Mid-Ohio. So this is basically to engage Congressman Kerry's office. Again, we're always obviously in communication with them, but formally through a letter to help support Mid-Ohio for that. The two-way approval as well as to try to get some funds for the organization to help with reducing costs and.
So we reaffirming that they are the authority when they already are?
They already are, we're just asking for a little bit of assistance to put pressure on the EPA to move a little faster. I think the NPDES permit's been sitting there for like a year.
Yeah.
So it's basically like, hey, we need to
Encourage
a
it
little
to-
faster, we need to escalate. And can you help us do that?
And Congressman Kerry knows this will be coming if it gets.
Her business is asking his office to kind of intervene on our behalf.
Correct, yeah.
Move to approve.
Second.
But first and a second, any other discussion? None heard, roll call please.
Mr. Shea?
Yes.
Dr. Sneakus?
Yes.
Mr. Wallace?
Yes.
That was easy. In your envelope, we should be receiving a check for $29,429.45 from one of the opioid settlements, so.
Or, you know, just got it tonight.
Be on the lookout.
That was anticipated or just.
It's a 20-year settlement, so. So,
Are they going by the same?
I'm pretty close, yeah. If I remember correctly, it's based on population, so it may fluctuate a tiny bit, but. Just so the math comes out right at the end of the year. suggested by a Dare tank.
We should get lasers on it.
There.
I seen, I guess I never realized how much you use the Sheriff Jones has $2 down in Butler County. And they had the commission have had that look, did they have some flooding down there not too long ago?
In Butler, yeah, that's from Cincinnati, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yes, two, it's kind of newer one, the military, the old military.
That's good, that's good.
The old military one, pretty real.
Oh, yeah, that,
He said they're always, he said like they're always changing, the newer one, they're always tinkering with something or, you know, making something, he said that makes them a thing.
Hey, well, gosh, there's another resolution probably not the best. I can just read it. But yeah. hold on.
sure.
Yeah, that was in the stack. I must not have read it. I haven't read that. Yeah. It must have been attached to another one. This is the one that, Nick talked about.
Oh,
That, so, sorry about that. A resolution approving a budget increase to the drug law enforcement fund, and that's in the amount of $100,000.
So moved.
Second.
first and a second, any other discussion? None heard, roll call please.
Mr. Shea,
Yes.
Dr. Lucas.
Yes.
Mr. Wallace.
Yes. You already signed, right?
Yeah, you guys.
Oh, it's just.
Jack joining us at 9.
You don't pay specs on
Last time it was supposed to happen, it never happened, right?
it. It was like 2 or 3 times.
It took, it was the fourth try, we finally got him.
We were gonna break the record on YouTube on this meeting.
Really? We
So
still
there, like the city of London, they received this a little under $5,000 from this one settlement.
Good disbursements are going in.
Yeah, so that's, a little over $2,000. But I don't know what they're doing with it. It's almost, the amount is almost so small that it's like, what do you do with $1,100? If you were a village, a city or village.
Right, and that funding has to meet different criteria,
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
Morning, Brian.
Or
Good morning.
All right, if I can get a motion to go into executive session to discuss a pending legal.
So moved.
The first and the second, any other discussion? Unheard, roll call please.
Mr. Shea,
Yes.
Dr. Lucas,
Yes.
Mr. Wallace.
Yes.